Well, 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 Katie. It's very foggy today.
It really is. It's kind of spooky.
Spookadelic. We woke up to epic
Lots of fog.
Epic fog swell.
Yeah, we really did.
If you know what that reference is, it's a deep, deep cut. Let me know in the comments. I would be surprised if anybody knew what that one.
You know.
Epic fog swell.
Yeah, without Googling it.
I don't even know if you can Google it.
Okay,
it's that deep.
I was just thinking that. That's why I stopped myself.
It may be out of reach for that. All right, we're in.
All right, look at that, more construction.
I'm gonna pull my hood off because it was a little chilly with that fog, but I'm feeling better now.
It's California cold today.
California cold. So I have a theory.
What?
That I think this is the new refurb season.
Really?
I don't know.
What
else could it be?
I just think it's the way it timed out.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. What are they doing though?
Pardon our pixie dust because it's everywhere. No, I don't know. This is the stroller building, the rentals for the strollers and the ECVs, right?
Yeah. You know how they say there's like pardon our pixie dust? Like,
yeah.
I think you were right. There's a lot of pixie dust everywhere. There's already a lot because it's Disneyland, but now it's even more.
Piles and piles of pixie dust. Hey, at least it's pixie dust.
I know. I'm okay with it. And there's Daisy greeting some guests in her cute little outfit. Oh my gosh, she looks adorable from here.
The shoes. The
shoes are great. The Daisy poses can't be beat, by the way. It is nice to be here in the morning. By the way, what time is it, Spence? Let's check it out. Just so you all...
9 o'clock.
Okay, it is 9 o'clock. We did pretty good, although the parking structure was a bit crazy this morning. It was like packed to the brim.
Yeah.
And today is a Sunday. I think there's something about Sundays where they are just crazy busy. Sundays and Mondays.
I think Monday is worse than Sunday, to be fair.
Yeah, I think Sunday and Monday are about equal in my book.
Based on my research.
Based on my research.
I did some spreadsheets,
some
graphs.
Yeah.
I even did a pie chart.
Wow.
I like a good pie chart.
I can't believe we're here right now. I love it. 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and we're walking down Main Street.
Main Street, USA.
The weather's beautiful because it's not hot. You know, a lot of places are.
Whether you're wearing shorts, whether you're wearing
Are you
pants.
wearing shorts?
Wearing shorts.
Wow, not me. I went with pants. I had to. I'm freezing.
Well, you're overly sensitive. So
I am. I'm overly sensitive to cold.
You're not a good barometer for.
I'm really not.
For that.
I'm really not. But you would still agree, though, it's California cold today.
Well, I wouldn't consider this cold.
Okay, it's really cold. It was California cold.
We get these damp mornings because of like these marine layer type things, which...
And this has been spent with weather.
Well, no, it's true.
I'm just kidding.
And you know it's going to burn off, so
yeah.
For me, if I get all bundled up,
yeah,
it's too much.
Right, that's true.
Because right now I'd be too hot.
Right. I'm so cold right now, but it is wonderful. It really makes you feel like fall.
Yeah.
You know, because we don't really get seasons per se here as opposed to like some other places, so it just feels nice. And look at how beautiful the castle looks with like, there's still a bit of that lingering fog, and that's always fun. There's something about the morning that just feels so great here at Disneyland. I mean, no complaints. I'm so happy.
I'm trying to figure out, you know, you were saying we don't get seasons. I was trying to figure out like, we do get change, so it's like, it's not as defined.
I just love staring at these flagpoles. Even in the day with the little flame going, there's something so great about that. And then that view right there.
Uh-oh.
They come up Main Street, the old fire truck. Da-da-da! How nice is that vehicle? If they ever stopped doing vehicles at Disney, I would be so sad. Because it really adds to the whole...
Well, and it's funny because part of it is the people scurrying out of the way.
Yeah.
It's a busy, bustling street, you know?
Yeah, it is.
So it's funny to see that aspect. It's, you know, it's part of it.
Right.
That's how it was in the old days. There was horse trolleys and cars and horses, and it was chaos, you know?
Right, it's true.
Yeah.
Hey, so do we have a plan for this morning?
We don't.
We really don't. Now that I thought about it, this is called a planless Sunday.
Yeah, but you can just wait till you get here to make your plan. You don't have to come with a
Yeah.
You can. It's all good, but you can also get here, get to the hub. That's what the hub's for to me. It's like come here and think, okay,
what am I
where
feeling?
do we want to go? Yeah.
Right.
So let's go to the hub and figure it out.
Okay, let's do it. I have no complaints about that. I'm happy. Oh, here comes the omnibus.
Omnibus.
When you're riding on the omnibus.
That wacky, woolly, wild omnibus.
Oh, I love it. Good morning. Oh, the omnibus. Oh, there it is. It's the. I was like, why haven't we heard a horn honk? I love it. I don't know what it is about that horn. You don't hear those on the road.
No. Well, my grandma had a reproduction Model A Ford.
Yeah.
That I eventually got to drive a lot, and it had that horn. And it was on the stem, meaning it was on the wheel, so there was this, you'd put, usually like a windshield wiper type thing, you'd push it in and you'd hold it down, you'd let it go and it would go. You hold it down,
oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is great. So a lot of people here at the partner statue. Oh, they don't like it when people when people stop because, they're trying to do their photos. I feel bad. They kind of need somebody here for like crowd control. It's one of those things like if you're standing here, you're like, I always say come and stand to the side because, they do have photo pass going. So just a little tidbit of information there, a little tip and trick if you want to get a photo like straight on.
He's got
definitely
a little
wait for
sunlight
photo
hitting his
pass.
Forehead right now.
Oh yeah, he does. I love all the orange flowers. So pretty. Okay, so now that we're in the hub,
let's see.
I hear a band coming through, the old Pearly
We're definitely
band.
not going through the castle, that's determined.
Yeah, we'll at least see if we can try to hear them from here.
I know that we went to, it's Pearly Band.
Yeah, it's a Pearly band.
We went to Tomorrowland last time, so why don't we go left
Okay.
this time?
Frontier and Adventure?
Maybe
Let's do Frontier because
we
Adventure.
always do Adventure.
Yeah. I mean, it's always an adventure here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good morning, Chippendale statues. Look at them.
They're dancing to the Pearly Band.
They really are.
The stylings of the Pearly Band.
The stylings of the Pearly Band. These are really cute. I would love to just have those in my home. Wouldn't you? Oh, are you dancing? I suddenly just got warm.
Yeah, the sun feels great.
Like the sun really just decided to say, hey. Oh, it feels so good. You know what's hilarious though? This is that time of year where it's really cold in the morning.
Yeah.
Really warm in the afternoon, and then chilly at night. This is such a pretty view, don't you think?
The duck pond.
Look at the ducks are enjoying it too.
They should sleep in. Quiet.
Look at that.
The parents are sleeping still.
Oh,
Dad's up.
somebody's up. When my alarm went off this morning, I genuinely was like, I can't do this. Like, I don't want this, especially because I can kind of see if it's like light or dark out, and it was still kind of dark.
Because of the fog.
Yeah, there was so much fog, and I was like, I don't want this negativity in my life of having to wake up. But I knew we wanted to do an early morning today.
Yeah.
And then it's like, comment below if this ever happens to you, when you have to set your alarm to go to Disneyland or to do something fun. Once you realize that, you're suddenly like, okay, wait, I can do this. Like, I just got to make some coffee. Like, it kind of energizes you a little bit, right?
Yeah, because it's painful in the beginning, so you're like,
right.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
It was like getting up to go snowboarding or surfing.
Yeah,
or
like anything
that.
fun that you're looking forward to.
Yeah.
The minute like it kind of dawns on you when your alarm's going off, you're like, oh, okay, I can do this. I'm happy.
You know what's funny is like surfing is one of those ones that's like that, but
yeah,
it's even worse when you get to the beach and then you go, okay, now I got to put my wetsuit on and it's cold.
And it's freezing cold.
And you want to make any excuse to not go out. It's not good enough.
Then you have to get
it's
in
too
the
small.
water.
Then you got, well, once your suit's on, you're committed.
Right.
You can't like take your suit off and not go in the water. It's kind of like a weird.
Right. I used to, I played water polo in high school, and if you are in women's or girls water polo, it's very early. We'd have to be there double zero period. So what, like 5:30 or 6 in the morning. And our season is in winter. So the girls have to get in the pool when it is very, very cold. And that was one of the things that it was hard enough to wake up, hard enough to get into your suit because we don't wear wetsuits.
Right.
And sometimes the pool wasn't as heated as you would have preferred. So I remember that feeling. All right, here's a look at Frontierland. Looking nice. I'm already getting kind of toasty, Spence.
Told you.
It's happening. I love that we don't have a plan. Like, what are we even doing? I don't know. But I'm liking it. I'm here for it. Frontierland looks so peaceful right now. And in a few short hours, oh, here comes the Mark Twain. Should we do a ride on the Mark Twain or do that later?
You do that later.
Because it tends to not get a very long
queue. We can always get on that.
Yeah. Like
something that's a little tougher to get on.
You know, we've done Pirates. I wonder if Haunted Mansion has a virtual queue.
Oh, yeah.
Like, still available. I doubt it because it's Sunday. But let's check. All right, let's hit join virtual queue. Let's see what it says. Oh, nope, it's already full, so we would have to wait till 12. That is one of those drawbacks. If you don't get it early, sometimes, not always, but sometimes you don't get it. Oh well. We do have the beautiful rivers of America.
Yeah.
We had teased about going on the canoes today. We keep getting comments from people saying, please go on the canoes.
Although that's one of those ideas that you get in the, in the evening when you're...
Yeah, when you're feeling good.
Yeah, or it's like, hey, I'm going to be a different person in the morning.
Yeah. That's very true. That's very true. So Pirates is a walk-on right now. We could do Pirates, but I feel like we've been doing... You know what happens? There's a lot of ride closures right now, and I feel like we've done a lot of the same things.
That's true.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
This is kind of one of those mornings where you realize that. All right, since we can't get on Haunted Mansion Holiday, we'll just keep walking through. Maybe we can get on Winnie the Pooh, not sure. Then we'll maybe walk through to Galaxy's Edge, you think?
Sure.
Okay, let's walk over by Haunted Mansion. Even though it's a little more crowded, I kind of just like even hearing the ambient noise, as I'm sure if you're playing this at home and you're maybe one of those people that's missing Disneyland, I understand that sometimes just hearing a little bit of it kind of virtually takes you there. I know when there was a time when I was in nursing school and I couldn't get to the park like hardly ever. That might have been one time I maybe didn't have a pass for a while, and I remember missing just ambient noises. Yeah, isn't it nice to just listen a little bit to the... Well, we're gonna slip through the bars. It's a nice view though. Really good view of the hearse, don't you think?
Yeah.
What is that you're looking at over there?
I was kind of peeking at the, what I think is the new mausoleum with the elevator. I believe that's that building.
Oh.
Because it's in the perfect spot where where the mausoleum, remember where you used to walk in?
Yeah.
Through that different entrance.
I can't wait to see how the new queue is gonna look.
Yeah. They probably did a number on it, I would imagine. It's funny, this view, used to be unobstructed. We have a lot of shots from this angle, thumbnails from this angle.
Yeah.
But this is here, so it's kind of a different view. You can go further down to the right and probably get, that old view a little bit.
Let's go check. Let's see what we can get. We're in the queue, the return queue right now, but there's nobody in here. So normally we wouldn't be able to do this, but once that virtual queue's gone, we'll be able to probably have this view. Which actually, I think this view is, so this is actually a view that improved in my opinion. It
did, because you couldn't really get this before.
Yeah, and the only way we'll be able to kind of walk up like we are unobstructed and whatnot is when, we don't have that virtual queue return anymore.
Right.
Which I think that'll be gone pretty soon. Once that construction's done, we'll get that. Now I feel good about that, even though we couldn't actually get into the virtual queue and get on that attraction this morning.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's nice just to be able to do that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, because we're kind of basking in its aura.
I love it.
It's, the music, because we don't normally have music out here in regular Mansion. That's one thing that
Oh, that is interesting.
One thing that I feel that they need to add to Mansion is some sort of kind of something like this, its own track.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I would like that.
As well as, the other thing I like that they do, when you get on the Doom Buggies, that room where they have that huge display with all the characters, that's just kind of a dead zone, because I think it's supposed to be backyard or something, or I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's just like, I don't know. It needs something there, I think, for the Mansion, even if it's something subtle.
Yeah.
But something.
Someday that would be a really nice improvement.
And now, I could be missing what the creative is there, So if anybody knows like why it's the way it is, it could be like a boundless void or something on purpose because you're transitioning. I don't know.
That could be. That very well could be.
So I could be wrong in wanting to replace that. It could be a terrible idea.
I do like the idea.
Yeah.
And I think the reason we're thinking of it though is because of Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Well, that's what. Yeah. And I'm trying to think of the things that like they did to it that are actually pluses that could translate to the real mansion if they wanted to.
Things we'd like to see all year round.
That's right.
All right. What the heck? It's a green wall. I'm just kidding. All right, what does it say? Oh, it was probably just so crowded we didn't see all this when we walked by the first time. Serpents and Now, I have a question, curiosity. If you're a Disney person, are you reading this in are you hearing it and reading it? 100%. I know I am. I can't read this as a normal.
Wherever they're at, and then it goes, ooh.
Yeah.
It does that weird
That's so funny. Rap on a table, it's time to respond.
Send us a message from Best Life and Beyond.
Hey! Are you subscribed to Best Life and Beyond? Well, you should be.
There's the tambourine ghost.
The old tambourine ghost.
All right, there's what the behemoth is going to look like.
I know, it's so big.
I just don't... All of that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's meant for something.
There's a reason. Yep, that's what we have determined. It looks good, though.
It'll probably be themed like a nice open ceiling theme. So
it almost ties together Tiana's.
And I'll eat my words. I will. I'll eat my words when I go in there and it's rad and it all makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm one who's willing to say.
I was saying, though, it ties together, though, Tiana's, because if you look at it...
It's a blending point?
It's a blending point. I think that's what it is. I think we're weird about wanting to see more of the mansion. That's all it really is for us. That's all it is.
It is a blending point, though. I get it, because it is. It's like it's more Tiana's than it is mansion. I'll tell you, though.
It is a little more Tiana's than it is mansion.
But they have to have something to.
My theory is from this drawing, it looks a little bit more Bayou and Tiana's vibe. But I think once we see, the flowers hanging and the
green. This is the mansion green right here.
Exactly.
So that's where they're blending.
Yeah, and I think once the doors are actually open and you're hearing stuff, you know what I mean? And maybe a thought. You know how we were talking about listening to sound?
Yeah.
What if that has some sort of ambient music coming out of it for the regular mansion?
Oh, interesting.
What if the wish is going to come true?
Maybe
we're gonna get some mansion sounds. I don't know, but I like it. Oh, there's the Mark Twain going by. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Twainism.
What's
up, guys?
Hi, how are you guys?
See you. Chilling. Nice sweatshirt.
Twinning.
It's my favorite one, man. See you.
I love watching the Mark Twain go by when we're in the park.
I'm smelling chocolate chip cookies from Harbor Galley, but I'm looking at Tiana's food signs.
I have a mint in my mouth, and the chocolate chips are even overpowering that.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my.
Because they're making those batches right now.
Oh my goodness, those smell amazing.
Yeah. See, that's confusing though, and you see a Tiana's food sign, you're like, oh, Tiana's, that smells great.
Tiana's cookies. She's gonna have to bake something, make some other things.
Well, they should have a cart over here with something that has some sort of Tiana food.
Yeah, we need some Tiana cart food. Some grab and go quick service, like maybe beignets just from even faster than the Mint Julep bar.
Right.
I would like that. Hungry Bear Jamboree, barbecue jamboree. Well, it's looking...
There's a lot of jamborees at the park.
I didn't see the sign right up there. Did you see that? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the one on the roof line?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well, that looks good. Wow. I can't wait to eat there again. It's going to be really nice to go back to the Hungry Bear.
Over at DCA, we got the Junkyard Jamboree.
Yes, we have a lot of jamborees.
And Jamboree. I wonder... This should be the barbecue jamboree for...
The jamboree for Halloween, huh?
Yeah.
Love that.
If it opened before then we could say it,
Should we do Winnie the Pooh? It's like a 5-minute wait.
Yeah.
I'd say it's it's a little bit longer than 5 minutes probably, but...
Down here at the old end of the road?
Why not? There's Tiana's.
Do it for the bears.
Do it for the 100-acre wood. We need to. I love this bridge.
Hi there, honeybees. For the shortest and sweetest wait time possible, we kindly ask that you step all the way forward in line, filling in all available space ahead of you. Thanks so much, friends. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
All right, even though the line was at the bridge, it's moved very fast. Straight through, no queue change. Hello!
Tigger!
Oh, Tigger! What's up, Tigger?
Being safe is what Tiggers like best, so please stay in your seats.
I thought bouncing was what they liked best.
And legs inside.
Tigger, we need to talk about this.
There's a lot of best things for him.
Ta-ta for now.
Did you see the queue over there? You got a good view of the Tiana queue from here.
Oh yeah, you do.
Like the gates and all that. All right. We got a hive standing by, Katie. Ready to go. Complete
I
with
want to get a hive 5 from you.
a hive 5. That's a good idea.
Yeah, to run upstairs real quick and then she said she was going to come
Oh, that one's so cool.
I love that it says Mr. Sanders at the bottom.
Big step, come on in, friends. Next party.
Look who it is.
Look, Mama, look!
Hey!
Hang on tightly, Roo.
We'll save you, Piglet! And now this.
Whee! This is fun!
If love is what you call it.
What a wonderful dream!
Wake up!
Happy birthday!
You'll never guess what it is. The wonderful thing about you is
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Nothing like a morning in the 100-acre wood.
You know, a little honey with my honey.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. Look at that waterfall. Yeah, they opened this back up over here, which
Such
is
a good
awesome.
spot.
I don't think they changed anything, so that's good.
No,
But they put a bench here. I don't know if that's always been there, has it?
I don't know. We haven't come back here in a hot
Who
minute.
knows, but love the waterfall.
See the mailbox looking lights right there.
Yep.
That's cool.
And would you look at that? They have changed the Critter Country sign to Bayou Country. Looks like the same font, same sign cutout as I recall. I don't know for sure, but it looks very similar. Very subtle change, which I like that it's kind of subtle. They're kind of blending it. They're not really making it, you know, a harsh change. So that's awesome. All right,
Yeah.
duck pond. A lot of action today. The males seem to be chasing the females around. They're hauling. Look how fast they're going.
Going upstream. Actually, that's not upstream.
Going downstream.
Downstream.
What a great home for a duck.
I know.
Like, I
Can
always
you
thought-
imagine that?
I always thought the castle was kind of primo, but I think
No.
this is really...
100-acre wood.
Yeah, look at this pond right here.
Wouldn't you love that? I would be like, if there is
You live in that little...
if there's reincarnation, I want to come back as a Disneyland duck.
Yeah.
Has somebody made a shirt of that yet? I feel like somebody must have. Somewhere on Etsy, those small shops.
I want to come back as a Disney
I want to
duck.
come back as a Disney duck and have Katie feed me cheddar popcorn. It's almost time to take my jacket off.
Mark Twain coming through. Little banjo music. Never heard anybody. Well, I could be wrong about that statement. If you ever saw Deliverance, you would say, Spence, you're wrong. That's right, I made a Deliverance reference at Disneyland. If Dylan were here, he'd go, you can't even do it.
I can't even do it.
Terrible. Sorry, Dylan.
Did we fail you?
No, it's just,
Yeah.
trust me, you're safe with that one. No one's copying that because
Right.
it's only Dylan can do it.
Oh wow, Rise is pretty filled up. Look at that. What do you think the wait time is there?
I would say 50.
I think I would, hi, how are you? Good morning. I would think it's probably around 50-ish too. It's gotta be pretty busy.
It'll probably rise to a higher number. That was terrible, wasn't it?
I thought it was actually pretty good.
Really?
I mean,
like it's so obvious that.
Was it as good as my Hive 5?
No. That's
you think that won
that's
today?
on a different level.
So far?
I was
65.
I was pretty close.
Wow.
I was 15 off.
I bet you it's listed at 65, but I bet you that feels and it'll actually be like 50-ish. I feel like sometimes they make it a little bit more than it is.
Yeah.
Call me crazy.
Well, I wonder how much of it is more like we're distracted with the queue, you know, and we're like not even thinking about it. There's a lot of it that's like that, so I don't know.
That's very, very true. You
All
speak the truth.
X-Wing. Probably the coolest thing here, I think, sometimes. Oh, no, maybe Millennium Falcon is.
Yeah, I'd say that's second, though.
Yeah.
Whoa, it just made a noise the minute you looked at it.
Yeah. Yeah, those things were so fun as toys to have the wings pop out and everything. It was like the Kenner toy, the original. Oh, man.
Anything Kenner was awesome.
So R2 was in the Luke Skywalker one. That was the only one they sold, really.
Oh, really?
And so R2 was in his position in the back, and you would press him down to pop the wings out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. All right. The bustling Galaxy's Edge Batu Marketplace. This probably has a name, right? This thing?
What, I always thought it was like the marketplace or something.
I didn't know if it had some exotic name.
It probably does, and I just don't remember. Wow, we're really, really good at Disneyland.
Well, this is a,
It's another planet.
There's a lot of details here that.
It really
had this been here since 73, yeah.
Right.
I'd tell you everything about it.
Even the 90s, I could. But you're right. But on top of the fact that it is an entire planet, we're in another galaxy.
Yeah.
We're far, far away.
Some would say the edge of the galaxy.
The edge of the galaxy. In fact, it's hustling and bustling in here for sure.
Ronnie.
He
does really well with all the attention. He stays focused amidst all of the accolades, the praise. It's constant as you realize, right?
It is, yeah.
People just say, "Oh, Ronnie, you're the best, Ronnie!"
Yay!
Yeah, usually you hear screams and yells from it. That's what that is.
I heard someone got a tattoo of Ronnie.
I'm sure. It doesn't surprise me.
Ronnie the Roaster.
I think he signed it and then they tattooed over his signature. You know, one of those things.
It's a grill mark because
it's just a grill mark. Yeah.
That's all it is.
But that's enough.
That's all you need.
Fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. As we know it. I mean, there could be a future where we see things and know things that are counterintuitive to that thought, but you know what? For now, we're gonna go with it. It's fine. It's like kind of hazy still with the way that fog was.
You know what would be a fun thing to have?
A drink at Oga's at 10 in the morning? No.
I was honestly going to talk about Oga's though, but I was going to say if they had more like tables and then we could have like a breakfast thing there. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, they should have like an outdoor patio for Oga's.
That'd be fun.
Right here.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Right there.
I mean, and you never know, like some of these
right
things.
There. You can do it over there.
Some of these things though could happen in our lifetime. You never know. Endless possibilities.
Yeah. Looking back, it's a nice day. Beautiful day here off planet.
Sure is. And it's nice to walk around in the morning though and get a good Disneyland workout.
I'm reminded of a Rolling Stones album, Batu U, the 80s release. Some great songs on Batu U.
Batu U.
All right. Approaching the tunnel where the train goes over.
I feel like we went through really fast.
We kind of did.
I actually really miss the train going by.
Anytime there's no train at Disneyland, it's just
It feels weird.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the time when, what was it? When Tom Sawyer Island was being done.
Yeah.
You know, and that whole like track was taken out.
That was terrible.
That was a long time. Is there a pumpkin in there?
No, I think it's just, let me see.
I think there's a pumpkin in there. Oh my gosh, for Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit.
No way. Yeah, that is wild. Sorry to give that one
And
away.
he's got ears too. Can you see his ears? It's kind of hard because there's a lack of contrast.
There's his ears.
Oh my gosh. That kind of made my day just
That
now.
did.
Why is it the little things that like...
Well, because they've never done anything with this. It comes and goes. Or
Yeah.
it came and went and now it's back and all that stuff, but
It came and went and now it's here.
I don't know. What
Oh,
am I
that
saying?
made my day.
That's pretty cool.
That made my day. I love that. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Plutarski.
Mr. Plutarski. I don't know why that is so awesome. I was like, what is that? Is that a pumpkin or something yellow? Yep, it sure was.
A yeller.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go through Fantasyland.
Do we dare?
I mean, we have no choice at this point.
That's true.
I mean, we kind of have a choice, but we would be backtracking kind of back to where we were a little bit because we started going through Frontierland.
I don't know if everybody realizes, but there's a lot of sounds coming out of that mine now, which really pleases me. That it sounds like someone is in there with a pickaxe, mining the Big
Working
Thunder.
on the mine.
Yeah, the Big Thunder claim. It's right there. We may have to call in the cavalry, Katie. I'm just saying.
I love that it says Rainbow Ridge Stage Depot.
That's right. That's a good callback right there. Historic, you know. So.
I see a train outfit. It makes me miss the train.
Oh yeah.
We're missing you guys, just so you know.
But yeah, so the horse is a man's noblest companion. I think the dogs would have an issue with that, but
They'd be like,
we were talking about the Wild West and
Pluto would have something to say about that, don't you think?
Mr. Plutarski.
Plutarski and Hutch.
Genius, man. You're rolling with him today.
I know, and I haven't even had breakfast yet.
I don't know. Well, maybe that's the key. We starve you and you come up with gems.
Wait, I guess I did. Now that I think about it, I had a couple bites of chocolate croissant.
Okay, well then chocolate is your secret
Chocolate's
weapon.
the key.
I knew you would agree to that one. So no, maybe it was the yogurt you had or before that in the morning.
No, it was the chocolate. Oh, hi, Geppetto.
There he
Good
is.
morning.
He's making his rounds. He's got to make sure everything's in working order here in Fantasyland.
Yeah, he's probably got some things to fix.
He tinkers around. He's got, awesome set of tools, Geppetto. He could have fixed that situation with Jeff Spicoli in Fast Times.
Probably. I would love to get on Casey Jr. this morning.
Red Rose Tavern is across from Casey. It's across from Casey.
Do they still have breakfast?
Well,
for
they're
2 more minutes. If that looks good to you, you have 1 minute to get in line.
Royal chiffon pancake.
And we have breakfast. So I got the chiffon pancake, and it comes with a strawberry guava sauce. I'm glad that they tell you what it is because I would not know. I decided to get it with sausage today, and Spencer got the breakfast bowl. It comes with bacon and sausage.
I already ate a piece.
Are you starving? You're so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Were you getting hangry? Would you say?
No. More like hypoglycemic.
The blood sugar is getting low, and we've been walking a lot. And I really think that is nice to just have something that's like.
I like it in a bowl.
Yeah.
Way better. And I don't know. I think it's
Sometimes
just.
you don't want so much bread.
It's more functional.
Yeah.
It's hard to eat scrambled eggs on a plate because they start to spread out.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is good.
Way to go, Red Rose Tavern breakfast. I'm excited to try this. Now they also offer, you can get regular, just like butter and syrup. So I grabbed it. I think I'm gonna try a little bit of both. It's been a while since I've had a pancake here at Red Rose Tavern. So again, I'm excited to try it. But the thing I'm loving most of all is how we can hear the carousel. I mean, yes, there's a ton of strollers here, but it's Fantasyland. What do you expect, right? We could hear the Pearly Band was actually on the carousel. So if you ever get lucky enough that you're sitting here eating, you can listen to the Pearly Band go around while you're having breakfast. So Bert and Mary are on there. They're going around right now. There's the Pearly Band. What a great way to have breakfast. If that's not a view, I don't know what is. Let's give this guava strawberry a try. I do love the pink color. That's so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty vibes.
Oh yeah.
pretty good.
Sweet.
It's actually much more tart than I thought it would be. I think I'm gonna go with the classic Miss Buttersworth though, but I do like it. I think that's really good. I don't think it's bad at all. I'll have one more bite of it. Maybe I'll just have to mix it up. That's very delicious. Fun treat. I dig it. And there they go. After eating those pancakes, actually that pancake, I feel like an elephant. If only I could fly. Why is watching Dumbo so amusing? What is that?
Because it's the prettiest of these type of rides, like the centrifuge. You know, it's so basic, and you know, it's an old school design, but
plus the colors.
Yeah.
It's just whimsical. I love it. And the fountain too. You got to remember that.
Yeah, the fountain is genius.
To it.
Look at the one that's not being used. And it's
yeah,
he's
just
hovering over
around.
the water.
Hey, he's just coasting. I love it. So Fantasyland's pretty packed. No surprise there. I think we're gonna go through. I can hear Timothy Mouse. You know, I think we'll just go through. I want to see what like Alice is looking like. All right, we're gonna make our way through Fantasyland. The sun is really shining and happy now, but there's still the slightest bit. I don't know if it's detectable on camera, but there's the slightest bit of like fog still, because it was kind of a foggier morning for us all. Toads is busy. Look at that queue. It's a little backlit right now, so it might be a little hard to see, but yeah, Toads is saying a 20-minute wait for Toad.
Very toadful.
That's totally crazy.
Oh, that's better.
That's totally a long wait.
Totally.
All right, let's cruise on over here. While we were eating, I was telling Spence, I said, I really wanted to go on Small World today. I'm missing Small World. And I think what that is, and I said it when I came into the park today, I think what that is I'm starting to get excited about the holiday season. I know that it's a month away, and I think my body is just like, it's exciting. Fantasyland is also very busy. Look at the teacups. That's a heck of a queue.
Compared to the other day. Monorail.
Monorail, there it is. Beep, beep.
Okay, he didn't honk. That's weird.
No honk.
How are they going to know he's...
Oh, you know why he didn't honk?
Because he stopped.
Oh.
Because the honk is to tell the station that he's on his way. Now he'll honk.
Maybe, yeah.
Burp, burp. No, maybe not.
Let's see if single rider is bad for Matterhorn. Oh, here comes the Disneyland band.
Brady Bunch. They just stopped for a second there.
Yeah,
you know.
That was their thing. They used to kind of do that a lot more back in the day, so I'm happy to see that they're kind of bringing that back, you know. All right, we're gonna check out Single Rider from Matterhorn. Doesn't look too bad, and we haven't done Matterhorn in a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
You ready to hit the slopes?
Yeah, it's...
Oh my gosh, I was just talking about how I'm getting ready for like the holiday season, and you gotta hit the slopes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I feel like that maybe in my head sounded a little bit cooler, but you know, it made sense to me. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a sound of just Disneyland so you can hear the Matterhorn queue and a little bit of Disneyland band. This is some Disneyland ASMR.
Just above you, once in a bobsled, please stow glasses, Calabasas, and any other loose items in a secure spot. Then, hold on for a thrilling outbound adventure.
You know what I need to do is I need to figure out, Spence. We need to figure out like what we're gonna call it when we do like a stop and just listen to Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like what would we call it? You have a lot of Cucaloris on you right now. Shout out to Cucaloris, if you know, you know. I'm trying to think of what we would call that. Like the stop and listen. Stop, collaborate, and listen.
Yeah.
It's Disneyland Sounds because it's the best. We may not come up with it today, but if you guys can think of something, please feel free to leave us a comment and let us know, like, what should we call that, like, moment? And we'll have those, because we kind of do it anyways, where we're, like, you know, walking past the Matterhorn, or like today when we were stopping to look at the Mark Twain, and you can kind of hear it going by and, you know, the sounds of everything happening. That ambient sound of Disneyland that I think you do miss when you're not here. So help us collaborate and think of something that we could call those moments.
Yes.
The Tomorrowland side, what is happening?
All right.
Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Para su seguridad, permanezca cerca.
Going under. Look at that monorail from 3 fences. How cool is that? Woo-hoo-hoo. What a great view. Coming through the little gap right there. Another good reason to hang out at 3 fences. I'm telling you. Dude, the 3 fence view was like unreal.
Wow, the fact that the monorail just like flew above us.
Well, that was pretty violent. I don't know about your run.
Violent.
Let's cut to some clips of Katie's.
That sure woke me up. That was a good time. There's Spence. He beat me down the mountain. Mine was pretty good. I had a good time going down the mountain. I had fun.
What seat were you in, 5?
Yes, so you were in 4, like basically the front of the second bobsled, and I was in the middle, you know, so it was fun.
Mine was super violent.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, mine had its moments, but I've just learned over the time, like, if I lean back, it definitely, you're like, whoa, you really get jostled, but I just really like sit back. I know it looks crazy. If you could see my stance right now, I kind of sit like this, and I literally let it move from the hips.
Well, and then when you're filming, you have to like, I hold on to that front
hold
bar
on a little bit, yeah.
and keep myself forward. Because the things that are the worst, honestly, as the monorail creeps behind you. What's up, monorail? We see you. The thing that happens is on the lift hill, when you first engage the lift hill, it bumps back really hard, and at the top of the lift hill, the disengage of that.
Yes, yeah, you feel it.
You feel
like,
it in your
whoa.
lower back. That's the most intense thing, I think, because that can get you before the ride even starts.
Yeah, and then that dip in the middle, if you're on the Tomorrowland side.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The under the bridge dip, which is right over
right
here.
about over there,
It's right over here.
Oh, look at the subs.
The Nautilus.
I haven't seen the sub go by in a minute.
Who remembers Nautilus gyms in the 80s?
A gym?
I was a member of Nautilus. Yeah, it was a gym. It was a very popular gym that came out in the 80s that, like, kind of the first ones to make those, like, machines as opposed to dead weights.
So that's why you're so jacked. I've always wondered why you were so buff.
Oh, yeah. No, it was just cool to have a membership, and, like, it didn't even work because I was too young. I was just, like, couldn't even develop muscle yet. But it was cool to be a member of a gym at that time.
I think you still look really good, so something must have worked from the Nautilus.
Hey, I don't know.
Shout out to the Nautilus.
I mean, that's
gym.
the same era that I was going to the Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Wow.
Going to the guest store and stuff like that.
Wow.
I'll bring you way back, trust me. So there's the bridge right there, and then you can see the dip that comes down. That's the other violent part. There's the over. They just went over. It's fun when you can actually go under another bobsled, the over-under. Let's see if someone, here we go. Here they come. Right there.
You know how you were talking about the waterfall right here?
Yeah.
There's this pool of water right underneath, and it makes me think, you know, we were talking about the ducks living at Pooh Corner.
Oh, that's another good pond.
Yeah, like you could be a madder duck.
Well, that one's hidden, a madder duck, yeah. That's a hidden pond right there.
Or would it be a ducker horn? Which one? I don't know.
Quacker horn?
Quacker horn? I like it. All right. I'm sorry.
Matter quack?
Matter quack. As a matter of quack.
Oh my gosh. You should say that to Donald.
I know.
Hey Donald, is a matter of quack. I was thinking the other day.
Yeah, I wonder what he would do. Put his head down.
It's like when I told the Mad Hatter, you should call it the Mad Hatter horn.
The Mad Hatter horn.
He's like, I'm going to use that. And I was like, feel free, my friend.
Go right on ahead.
Yeah.
You've earned that right. Hey, they still have Darth by Chocolate.
They do.
Don't let that ever be forgotten.
We haven't had one this season.
We really haven't. Well,
when does it go away?
By the time the holidays start.
Dude, better get on it.
We have literally a month and 15 days.
It's a finite amount of those that you're going to be able to get at this point.
Wow. I was going to say even Autopia looks a little packed.
Really?
Yeah, I think
traffic on the...
Well, just the queue up there, you can kind of tell.
Subs doesn't look... Well, yeah, it does.
Yeah. You're like, it doesn't look... Oh, yeah, it
Wait
does.
a minute.
I am incorrect.
Children are crying because the subline is way too long.
Yes, I don't blame them. Look at all the bubbles. Look at that. I don't know if you can see them, but...
It's like Fantasyland level.
It's a Fantasyland bubble...
Bubbletopia?
Bubbletopia. Hi!
Thank you. Hey.
We love you too!
Appreciate it.
Oh, look at Space Mountain. What a good view that is today.
Yeah, the sun's hitting it good there.
When the sun's like really catching it and the sky is really blue, it's stands out. I do like the new lighting on it at night.
I think it's great.
Every time we've been here in the evening, I always stop and think, like, I actually really think that lighting choice was beautiful, like the purple tones and everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Very, very nice. What do you think Space Mountain weight is?
Ooh.
A lot.
At least 65.
Just a lot.
Yeah.
We should see what's happening in Star Trader. We haven't gone in there in a minute.
See if they're trading any stars.
I would assume they are, but.
Was Star Search beyond or before your time?
Yes, it was. I mean, I knew what it was, but yeah, it was before my time.
It was like the talent show.
I mean, millennials, correct me if I'm wrong.
It's almost like an AGT.
Yeah, it was.
If you don't know
wasn't Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and all that on Star Search?
Possibly, yeah. And then a lot of big comedians.
Okay,
Ed
now-
McMahon hosted it, and the reason I bring it up was because we were talking about stars.
Star Trader,
and they saw a lot of stars. They would vote in stars, like, you know how like Periscope was hearts, it was stars, like 3¼ stars.
3¼ stars.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a new backpack here.
Oh yeah, and some newer ears.
It's like
I
a
haven't seen
candy
those.
apple red almost.
It's
That's
actually
pretty wild.
really pretty. It's
Empire.
Like a
Oh wow, look at the back.
Stormtrooper, and it's a detachable bow, so you can put it on the other side, like those ones we saw during Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually really like that. It says it's an artist series.
Nightmare Before Sithmas.
Yeah. These are really nice ears.
When are they going to do that
actually.
mashup?
And they're from Loungefly. Nightmare Before Sithmas.
Yeah, kind of mash it up.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
That's a triple mash, really, is what that is.
the thing I want to say though is this is a Loungefly backpack, and I want to give them major props because that looks a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, it's actually functional and practical.
for
in the
what I
sense.
would need it for. Yeah, I do like it.
Look at this guy hanging out. He's like, yeah, I got some Darth Vader gear on and a Darth Vader hat. What's
He's-
up? Just so you guys know, I'm down with Vader. I even got black shoes on.
I like the
Like, what if he just wore like, you know, green shoes? He's like, well, I like Yoda too. It is kind of a cool hat, actually. I like the subtlety of it.
So see, he did his job well.
He did.
Is that what he's wearing exactly?
I think
We're close
so.
to it.
Yeah, and the best part is that it's a snapback. Maybe they're finally getting it here at Disney. Snapbacks are way more versatile and universal for all people's heads.
Still probably won't fit your head though.
No, but I can appreciate the snapback as
You can
opposed to
appreciate
that
it, yeah.
that weird thing.
Yeah, that one, oh, the buckly
It's
thing.
like the tennis hats or
That
the
is
weird
rough.
corporate tennis hats.
The
No, you see them at corporate events and they have them. It's like they all have one of those weird hats.
I feel like this should be a Christmas mug because it's frosted.
Yeah.
Imagine some hot cocoa with a trooper.
You could also put him on the mantle and put a little Santa hat on him.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I just love watching everything in here, like the store itself and the shadows going by.
The old people mover spot up there.
Yeah, and then rocket rods went through there.
Yeah.
But this store gives me Disneyland vibes,
Oh, for sure.
and I love it.
And you gotta remember there was always an X-Wing here for a long time before Galaxy's Edge. That'd be a good
crazy
quiz
to
of that.
think
How many
about.
X-Wings are in the park?
That's a good trivia question
Because this one's kind of hidden a little bit.
most would say one that
Yeah.
know about Galaxy's Edge.
I would give it multiple choice. I'd say 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Or 0.
0, 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah. Hey, this is like my bag, but it's actually a little bit bigger
Uh-oh.
with a bigger pouch, a small pouch, and a big pouch.
Uh-oh.
This is pretty
Did
cool.
Spence just find something? And it's actually, you can actually hold ears on it, so you might have to hold my ears.
Look at
How
that.
much is this? $34 before your discount.
Dude,
I like
that
all the
is-
pockets and how big it is.
That's
like
the find of the day right here.
that, I don't know if the light is showing, but that's pretty great. Yeah, you can stick ears in, or you could stick other things like, you know, maybe if you have a straw, I don't know.
That's great.
Wow, Spence, maybe you need that. Wow, look at that.
All that room.
And you could fit a water bottle in there. And it's actually a little more sturdy, if that makes sense. Adjustable strap.
They also have a backpack that's
I know,
just
I
a
want
little
the
bit bigger.
backpack. Oh my gosh, look
And
at
then,
this.
then there's this, that tote.
Which, if you maybe have like a stroller or something.
So it's a series. It's a whole series here. This is
And
a
it-
zip tote too, by the
Yeah,
way.
and it matches the sweatshirt that I wear a lot. The Spirit sweatshirt.
Let's see how much the tote is.
The tote is
Totally.
$49.99.
$49.99.
And they all hold ears. Like they really thought of the Disneylander in mind.
They did.
I really think you should get this though. Hey, these are new, to me at least. It's massive. That would be so hard to drink out of.
You gotta
but
work
could
out while you're
maybe-
drinking your coffee.
Yeah, you can maybe have cereal. You honestly, it is that heavy. This is $24.99. These are really cute.
Remember when there was like a shortage of these and it was
Yeah.
like the most desperate thing to get? Look at, they're everywhere.
They were the
Every
small
size.
ones and the big ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, those days where, you know, things are never restocked again, they're very seldom nowadays. Like I feel like now they're starting to catch on to like what's really popular and what people want, and they're starting to go, oh, people really like those
Prime
Spirit
example?
jerseys. There you go.
These right here.
The jersey jackets.
These were difficult to get.
Especially the black ones, and we found one just when we walked in. So
yeah, no, they have them on multiples now.
So good on Disney, the fact that they are paying attention to what consumers want and doing a better job.
If it's really
at
popular,
that.
they'll restock it.
Yeah. All right, Spencer ended up getting the bag.
I did.
I'm glad you did. Very nice. And
it's bigger than the one I had.
Yeah.
The dual pocket is genius. The strap is nice and it's like fatter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't flip over. The other strap tends to flip over. I'm still going to use that other bag a lot.
Yeah, like maybe when we go to the beach or something like that.
Right, because I'm not going to wear Disneyland bags probably out in public.
He says that now.
I mean, I might. Who knows? But
Yeah.
I'll probably just like use it for here because it's perfect for here. Taking all my stuff,
The Disneyland bag.
Yeah.
We've just made it into the, I would say, almost the heart of Tomorrowland. It's probably not, but to me it feels like it because it's like right when you walk in,
Yeah.
All right, what are we looking at for Astro Blasters? Let's check out that wait time. It looks pretty busy. It says 25 minutes. Do you think it's really actually 25 minutes is the question? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's, let's see, Star Tours is saying 30.
Wow.
All right. Wow. So Astro Blasters is less than Star Tours. Okay. It's a little open right here. That's interesting. I'm going to go to the right. Let's see. Wow, I guess Astro Blasters is doing it. You know what? I forgot. They're not really able to go back to like Pixie Hollow back there, so I think that has something to do with the queue not being as bad. Perfect sunlight on that wall right there.
The iridescent wall.
Yeah, you can catch the colors. I never realized that wall right there kind of obstructs the castle a little bit.
A lot of it.
Yeah, especially when you're short like myself. So hopefully...
Yeah, I didn't know that queue was going behind this wall.
Right. Hopefully these walls go down pretty soon because, it's been very wall-y here at Disneyland lately.
I'm telling you, man, for this time of year, it's very odd.
It is very odd. All right, we made it back to the pretty much kind of center of the park. Not really, but not like geographically or anything, but one would say more of the center. Not too bad here. I feel like it's definitely gotten more crowded since we showed up, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, compared to the last time we were here, too.
And it's definitely warmed up. I think this is a really good place to do like people watching and just like watch the world go by.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing is you can't really see the castle from right here because of this tree.
It's a pepper tree.
It is, I love it. We used to have those at the apartment complex we lived at, huh? Lots of pepper trees.
Yeah, we did.
I do miss those. They were really, really pretty to look at.
Katie, we must go to the castle.
That's it. He's like, we haven't seen the castle yet today, not close enough.
No.
It needs to be done. If you haven't stopped to like look at the castle, when attraction lines are long, one thing that's always fun, stop and look at the castle. All right, now are we doing side view of the castle is the question.
Oh, it seems pretty mellow over here right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I can hear the Fantasyland Theater going off.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Oh, look at that view. Absolutely beautiful, especially when it's a clear day now. I'm gonna go to the side. Isn't that a pretty view? This is gonna be one of those moments where I just sit and enjoy. Oh, Snow White's fountain is going off. Every time I've been walking over here lately, that's been happening. How awesome was that? The fact that like we timed that out.
Perfect.
Pretty great. And then you have the beautiful view of the castle with the fountains. And just this bridge. I feel like this bridge doesn't get enough like love and attention because the fact that you could stand on this adorable bridge made of wood and look right up and see that. I mean, that's great, especially on a really pretty sunny day. It's like extra awesome. I knew it. Yeah.
checking
tree,
out the Artisticus Rymanus for Herb Ryman. But he's an old Disney artist, illustrator. He was the guy that Walt Disney said, hey, I need you to come down here and help me design this Disneyland thing, because they needed to create a visual to pitch to the investors. So Herb Ryman and him sat for like a whole weekend and designed Disneyland on paper, including the castle and a few other things. So this original design was Herb Ryman, the original Sleeping Beauty castle. So that's why it's here. It's really cool though. I was reading up on him, and he actually worked for MGM before working for Disney, and actually worked on Wizard of Oz, which is kind of interesting.
Wow.
He did some of the Emerald City paintings, like the matte paintings that they used. So yeah, Herb Ryman, come check out the tree. It's dedicated to Herb, whereas Walt called him Herbie.
Aww, I love that there's stuff like that here. Looking at some roses still in bloom. I just love walking by this castle. And I love that they do the trees like Sleeping Beauty.
The box.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's rad.
It's just great.
That is how they are in the artwork, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the little things like that. And then what's always pretty to me is if you look across the moat right there, you can see some roses starting to kind of like grow up the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, our castle is definitely smaller than every other castle, but it's just so enchanting and pretty. I don't know, something about it. So perfect.
Oh, there's a hummingbird.
Where?
Inside the garden here.
I see. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there is a hummingbird right in there. Oh, a Disneyland hummingbird. That would be a fun thing to come back as. How beautiful.
He's enjoying that nectar, boy.
Yeah.
Look at it. He's got it all to himself, too.
I love
He's probably like, I
hummingbirds.
just found this place. It's amazing. There's rides, attractions, and nectar.
Could it be any better?
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, maybe I should go to this one.
Yeah,
Wait, this
maybe
one's
go
even
to this
better.
one.
Wait, hold on, maybe this nectar's better. Yeah.
And the swan topiaries. I always wish for Christmas.
Swantopia? Is this Swantopia?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I always wish for Christmas that these would have Santa hats on. It makes no sense, but it does to me.
What's going on, Halloween tree, in the daytime? You're still lit, aren't you?
Yes.
Figuratively, literally, lit.
It's lit over here.
Literally.
Whenever we walk past the Halloween tree, it makes me want to hang out in the evening time.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just fun. I think the holidays and Halloween time in the evening are great because of the lights and the weather.
Well, right now, this is the hollow days, like Halloween, hollow days.
Yes, it is.
Scarecrow? Mm-hmm. Hello, yes.
Pumpkin scarecrow?
Yeah. I am not a jack-o'-lantern.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, Bengal barbecue. I can smell it from all the way back here. How is that possible?
I know, someone we know is saying that you couldn't smell it from back here.
And I said, listen,
It's not true.
you 100% can smell Bengal barbecue if you have a nose for it.
Yeah.
It also has to be the right weather conditions too.
Yeah.
That is a little part of it.
All right, making our way back down Main Street, and it's an Oogie Boogie night over at DCA.
We've been coming on Oogie Boogie days
Well,
a lot lately.
it's like 3 a week, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So,
We've really been coming a lot.
Crystal Arcade, Katie.
Very, very
Very crystal.
decor forward. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, what's the word for that? Like fashion forward?
All right, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to our patrons. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.